Coach.
Mark.
Seemed like a very focused approach from you all this afternoon. What did you notice from your team in the first quarter when they tried to kind of lay some punches on you and the way you took them?
Yeah, I thought New Orleans was ready to play, and I thought we were ready to play. I thought our physicality again, our defense, focus on that end of the floor was really, really good. Made them earn everything. And I thought that set the tone for the game. It got us out on the break. It made the offensive end a little bit easier on some possessions because they're obviously really good defensively as well.
On offense, you get 8 combined threes from Josh and Lou, and wanted to ask you about the way that your guys just made the next right play and got the ball out and the way guys were able to convert off of that.
Yeah, I mean, with the way we get played, we have to spray the ball to the perimeter, and I thought we did that on a lot of possessions. Some of those were in transition as well. They put Nance on Josh on a lot of possessions, and that gave him very clean looks from 3. But I thought we made really, really good plays tonight for the most part. Getting the ball to the perimeter, have to continue to look at ways to attack them.
Mark, I just wonder what you've seen from Chet and the way he maybe embraces those face-to-face encounters at the rim and how he's grown in that facet this year.
Yeah, I don't know what his line was tonight. It wasn't like gaudy by any stretch, but it's like 6 points, 8 rebounds, 2 for 8. And it's like I thought he dominated, his minutes. He was outstanding, especially at the rim. And it's going to be different guys on different nights. Obviously, Josh had a night, Lou had a night, Dub had a night. But, he was a difference maker in the game. Did an incredible job.
And I just wonder how far you've seen Luke come in terms of being able to produce a stretch like that in the second quarter where he just puts together like a back-breaking stretch of shot making.
Lou? Yeah, I thought he took good ones for the most part all night, as he has all year. We did a good job of finding him. Josh made a great pass to him in transition for that, the one that led to the timeout. And then, as good as he was with the shooting, what he's done defensively in this series has been outstanding. We need more of it, obviously, in the next game. But he was really, really good on that end again.
Yeah, he's not the tallest guy, not the most athletic guy, but what is it about him that makes him so special defensively?
Physical strength, he's got the profile there. He's really, really agile and quick moving side to side. But the biggest thing is just his will and determination. He's guarding the best players every single night. His matchup difficulty in the NBA has got to be the highest, if not top 5, top 10. And so he takes a lot of punches. He's guarding. The Ingram 3 that he made at the end of the third is a great example. It's just like Lou's always taking punches like that, where a really good player makes a really tough shot on him, and he never wavers, and that he's always ready on the next possession, always ready on the next game. He's some competitor on that end.
Also, what was Jalen's issue at the beginning, and were you worried that he could be out?
Yeah, they were checking him out. He got hit in the eye on the finish early in the game, which, he's fine. Obviously play the rest of the game. But I thought Kaysen going in and playing those minutes the way he did, he played like an 8-9 minute stretch when the place was live at the beginning and, the game was a little frantic. And I thought Kaysen's poise, in that stretch of the game, that was like quietly a very, very important stretch of time for us, to kind of stabilize us. And, he's done that all year. I wasn't surprised, but I was impressed.
Yeah, Mark, seemed like Pelicans really tried to punch you guys over and over again, and you guys took those punches and responded really well. What did you just think about the way you guys just kept your poise in those moments?
Yeah, that's what it's going to be in a playoff series against a good team. They're going to swing away. We're going to swing away. You're going to land some punches. You're going to take some punches. And you just got to be a tough-minded team that plays all the way through the 48. They've done that in every game. They're a competitive team. They're a tough team. And, we're going to have to continue to withstand that, if we want to continue to have success.
And I think it was only 40 points in the paint tonight. This series, for the whole series, hasn't been what you guys normally get in the paint. Just what do you think about the way you guys are still able to keep your offense going even though you guys aren't getting to your normal bread and butter?
Yeah, they're crowding us there. They're putting us in a crowd, and they're forcing the ball out to the perimeter. I thought we made the right plays on a lot of those. I thought there was some that we missed, to be honest with you, in the paint where we're in there, and we forced a shot instead of spraying it to the perimeter and getting a clean three. But generally, I liked our attacks tonight, especially in transition. I thought we were really fast.
Coach, going back to Lou, the effort in the fourth quarter where he kind of dove on the floor literally for the loose ball led to a Josh run out. For a guy who's giving it all, defending a guy like Brandon Ingram throughout an entire night and still has gas left in the tank to make a certain play like that, just what does that say about him?
Yeah, I mean, he's just a competitive monster, plain and simple. He's never ceases to amaze us. He's been like this from the beginning, but he sustained it through, experience and success and, another contract. He just continues. He's the same competitor that he was, when he was a G League player, in the first month as a professional.
And then just Shea, Jalen, Josh, those guys finished with 25 and 5, just very balanced overall effort. Just what did you see from them in their floor game overall tonight?
I just thought our aggression in our attacks were really good. We just kind of took what they gave us and played fast. We were on the gas tonight. I thought the stops helped with that. The rebounding helps with that. When we're blocking shots or getting steals, it can ignite the break. But I thought we just had a thrust in this game. That's improved with every game. Game one, I thought we missed opportunities. Game two, we were a little better. Tonight, I thought we were really fast. I think the cross-matching helps that to a degree, but we were fast tonight.
What did you think of the way the Thunder fans traveled tonight? Quite a few OKC and Let's Go Thunder.
And you guys drive or fly. Yeah. No, we're certainly appreciative of our fans that were here tonight, all our fans back home. The way they showed up in the first two games I thought was really impressive. So, we're certainly grateful for them always.
We talked a little bit after game one about the lack of playoff experience. It seems like that has just not been a thing for you guys. What has allowed this team or allowed the guys to kind of just, play the way they have and kind of get through it so far?
I don't know. We just try to, clear the hurdle in front of us. That's how we've been, through time, not just this season. And the word I've used with the team is uncommon all year. I think they just have an uncommon maturity, uncommon poise, uncommon competitiveness and togetherness with that competitiveness. They're not just like siloed competitors. They compete together, and I think that gives you confidence, in stressful situations or on the road, when you're doing it as part of a unit. And I really think they feel like that.
Mark, from what you've seen this year, is there an art to stealing entry passes? Because, like, in this game, it's not just Shea anymore. Like, it's maybe Wiggins or Dort or whoever. Like,
to the post-ups?
Is there
entry passes to the post-ups, you mean? Yeah. We don't really teach it. It's just like you got to fight those catches one way or the other. And so depending on who you are, if it's Jay Will, use your physicality to move off a spot. But those guys are smaller. Oftentimes we're playing small, and they got to be slippery, in terms of not letting direct feeds in. I think the ball pressure on the passer also has something to do with that. So we did get a couple of those tonight to jar the ball loose.
How much have you felt that's maybe mattered with some of the lineups they're playing?
Yeah, with the post-ups, yeah, for sure, especially with how small that we're willing to play at times. You can't be small and inactive. You got to be small and really pesky and active. And I thought,